4.5.
A 4.5. Eh?
Yeah. It wasn't hitting on
Mm.
much. I wasn't impressed. I was not it wasn't the girls trip that I wanted it to be, and the ending was lackluster.
Same.
Yeah, the ending of the trip was lackluster. Like, ain't nobody argue, ain't nobody fight, ain't nobody do nothing that was like that went down in history on a girls trip. Okay, nothing.
No, the only part, like I was saying, Miss Kira, I was telling her that jab jab seemed like that had a genuinely good time. But other than that, it was like a snooze fest for me. So,
Yeah, when you get a pack of whores together, of course they're gonna have a good time.
well, there's that. So, yeah, like I said, this episode started off where
Like,
Angela took a trip down to Drew suite. Knocked on her door. They had breakfast. They talked about the craziness of the whole Brit of it all. The way she was like talking to Shamia and made it all about her, and she got naked. And Angela said, "I was doing good and fine until I turned around and saw your face." And there goes Drew's face. Sometimes I could be like that.
that
I,
would have been me.
yeah, I'd be like, it been running
Girl,
all over your face.
what are we
You ain't
doing?
gotta say a word. Like, that's me. Like, it's written all over my face. Sometimes I
It's
be trying to contain. But you see Drew's face because you look like, what is going on
like, word, girl.
with
All right.
Yeah, that'd have been
that
me.
part?
Like, yeah, what are we really doing? Okay.
I love you. I'm there for you. I was like, oh no, ma'am. You not too long ago, y'all was arguing about her she pressuring you taking shots and stuff, and talk
Donations.
about talking about how you ain't showing up like you that girl giving $250 donations and a roll of paper towels.
Right. She definitely put on a show. My face definitely would have been worse than
Hola.
Drew's. Like,
Happy birthday. She's always late. Happy
oh, hey,
birthday. She's
hey, let's
always
round out
late.
Gemini season. Mm.
Feliz
Mm.
cumpleaños.
Before them cancers start rolling in.
Oh, Lord.
Don't be old Laura Nuts candy.
Twin, where have you been?
Hmm. Yep.
Yes. Happy birthday. She's always late. So yeah, so they talk about the whole Christianness of the bread of it all. And they also Angela brought to attention like there's a different dynamic in Kelly, Speaker Box Kelly and Britt Broke Edie friendship. It's just Angela gonna clock everything. She noticed that right away. Like there's a different dynamic. Because
What
the way
about
that
that
Kelly showed up at that
baby?
dinner,
What about that baby? I'm doing that no
Right.
more.
because she
Repeat
said the
and
way
repeat.
she jumped on me when me and Britt got to it. Yeah. What about that baby though? Y'all all right. And then they did a flashback that said Kelly doing nothing at the dinner.
Kelly was like, everybody on mute.
Okay, she was cutting her little meal. So that was that. I was like,
Because
oh,
Brit is doing
sure.
too much. Like Phaedra said, unfortunately, you want to be tussling with everybody. Like, she's like, I'm exhausted. Plus, whatever else happened between them. Like, I'm cool. You got it. You got it, sis.
Yeah. Um, so that's pretty much it. Just talking about the different dynamics of Brit and Kelly relationship and the whole Brit of it all. So next, Shamia on the phone with Mama Morton. Mama Morton shared that she just got there that morning and she went to the baby room. The baby was cold. She had no onesie on. She had no cover on. And she said that the nanny or the lady person was like dressed up like she was at the North Pole and stuff. I'm like, what? What is going on? And where's Gerald?
This
I'm
whole
like, this.
situation is confusing to me.
That's what I said. I'm like, I thought it was
Yeah.
at nighttime or was it early morning for Shamia where they was at? I don't know the time difference because it's
No,
weird. I'm
I
like,
think when I looked it up, they're on the same time as us.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
So it had to be nighttime.
Okay, because I'm like, why is your mama getting there that morning and the baby
Yeah, it's the
still in the
next day.
cold?
Mm. I don't know why the baby still was cold. Cause what you call me for if you weren't gonna do nothing?
Exactly.
That's why I
So
said Gerald should have never called her because, sir, what is really going on? Like he should never call her with the information, and you got her all excited and upset and crying and carrying on. Got people fake cup, praying for her, all
We
for
never see prayer.
we
the
never
mama.
saw or heard that dang on prayer.
I mean, I'm just saying, somebody was praying, yeah.
That's
But
what they said they's gonna pray.
and then the mama come around and get the baby warm in an hour. So, Gerald, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing, Mr. HVAC?
I'm like, did he go to work? What is going on?
I'm confusion.
I'm
Like,
Why would they just
confused
put a blanket on the
because
baby
I'm
and then
think
she
right.
put a blanket on the baby and maybe the baby kicked the blanket off? Because sometimes kids be sleeping a
yeah.
little while. I'm so
But you called me
confused.
to disturb my peace on this trip.
I'm
Got me
thinking he
all
did
upset
something
about
about
this.
it. Child.
Not
That
a
was he
not a
should never
human.
call her with that BS and then the mama turn around and clear it up in an hour. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's why he should never call her. No. No.
Nope.
So the good thing is that the baby didn't have a fever because her immune system is very weak and easy to be compromised. So good
But
thing
if
the baby
it's
didn't have no
his
fever.
house
And then why the
and he
mama
does
why he didn't
HVAC,
call mama?
why would he? What temperature did you want it to be? Because the hospitals are a little chilly too for the germs and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So
Yeah.
what?
I want to
I'm
know
confused about what
how
temperature
they.
it was actually supposed to be and why you couldn't correct it. And then you
Thank you.
call and then you did
Right.
nothing. And then the mama had to come over. Uh,
Yeah,
he made
it's
my ass
confusing
itch.
The baby should be sleeping on a warm, on a blanket, a warming blanket or something like to keep her warm. Or what child? I don't know.
because when the
I'm
mama
gonna say the
said
wrong
when I
thing. Let
got
me
to
go on
that
mute.
the mama said when I got to that floor it was cold. In that room it was cold. I'm like, how this house set up? Like it's just like each floor can be controlled, temperature can be
It
controlled, or
has to
what?
be. You spend that much
It
money.
has
You
to
could
be.
probably control it by the
That's
room
a
as
big
much as they
house,
spent for that damn house.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
And you do HVAC.
I'm sure it's an app you can control
So I'm
your temperature from your
sure
phone.
you are. It don't sound like the nanny is the one that can control it. So I don't. Like I said, I would assume she kept it chilly because the hospital's kind of chilly. You don't want you to be too hot and the germs and that. But
Yeah,
if the
yeah,
baby need to be covered, just cover.
need to be
I'm so
swaddled or
confused.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so. That's why I'm like, he didn't need to. That's why. Ugh. And why would the mama want? Never mind. Let me be quiet. Let me go back on mute. Never mind.
Go ahead.
No,
And why
no,
would
no, no.
go ahead?
What? Because the mama was co-signing a little something.
But why the mama wasn't? What?
Hey, Chef
It
Dun
must have been
Dun.
in the middle of the night or whenever he called
How are
because,
you,
like you
sir?
said, it had to be the time had to
It was
be very
late.
late because
Mhm.
why
Yeah,
did if the mama can do this within an hour and Gerald apparently could not bull BS of a father. Why the mama couldn't come over there and do this? I don't know. I got questions. I'm confusion. I'm just confusion.
That mama probably
well,
had her phone
Mama
like
got a
me on
life. That's
D and
grandma.
D.
Mama got a life.
My phone be on D&D past a certain hour. Don't call me. Don't do it.
Well,
Right,
I'm
Okay.
you
not.
got a whole husband. Y'all got money to
That
pay these
exactly.
people.
That's his
Like,
space.
what was we doing here? That's his child.
Let him do it.
Well,
Call
I'm
me in
thinking
the
he
morning
corrected right
after I
then
get
and
my
there
rest.
when he called.
yeah,
Child.
I'm like
Exactly.
skin to skin. Shit, big as you is. That's why he don't need no third baby. That's why I say that man need a
He
horse.
doesn't.
Talking about he
He
want to
don't
have a
need
horse.
it.
No,
Get a
they
horse.
don't. They don't need a third baby. I'm
He can get.
sorry.
That's
I
why I said
I
he
mean,
needs
it's
got
a
a
their
horse.
choice, but no.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
He needs a horse.
Like, why are you
He
having
don't
these
need no
babies
look.
and you're not gonna
A horse is
participate?
too much money. That's too much to get a dog. That's too much responsibility. Get you a
No,
dog.
no. He need a horse. He needs something to take care of.
Take care of a dog.
No, he better put that baby on Shy or the other child. No, take the dog out. No, you go out there with that horse and get this. Hey, he needs some big responsibility. He want this woman to push out another baby. Go buy a horse, okay? I'm not
Mm-mm.
doing it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do no other baby.
Mm-mm.
Hell no.
And at first I thought, I don't know. It didn't look as bad till I had time to self-reflect a little bit. The same thing as when he went to the doctor's office and FaceTimed her, like, you
Hey,
can't take the baby to the doctor's office. Unless she specifically said, FaceTime me, then fine. But yeah. Mm.
yeah, the mama had several daycares, but it still should be a baby. Unless, yeah, I don't know.
I'm with you, ordinary one. They should know better.
Yeah, they
Everybody.
all should know better, but I don't put that on grandma though. I do not put that on grandma. Um, because the grandma had to come there to make corrections to get that baby body temperature warm. Like, yo, the heck. All I gotta say is, hope I hope they don't fire her yet till Shamia get home, cause it would take hands and feet to that lady who got my baby in the cold. I'm sorry, and to Gerald ass who didn't make the
But I don't know if
correction.
we can blame the lady if it sounds like you're there. You are aware of what's going on. You can interject that is your child. You can interject at any time. Excuse me,
Yep, you
ma'am, I got
can.
this.
That's why I said both of them gonna get it.
Clock out.
Especially if the baby should have a chart, okay, of what she can have, or what temperature this her space need to be,
Yeah,
and what would compromise her immune system. It's just like, yeah, it's like you said, like a hospital. She should have a chart
like a
because she has
plan.
a
She
lot
should have
of
a
things going
healthcare
on with
plan
her.
of some sorts.
Yeah, especially if this person is supposed to be a professional. I don't know who deal with. I don't know if the person is a professional who deal with kids with this kind of
It sounded like it was an agency that
illness.
they used.
They
Is
had a sound like they had a CNA over there, and I'm sorry. And
uh-uh,
shout out to all the CNAs, but it
not a
sounded like they
CNA.
had CNA over there.
Candy said,
Not a
"You
CNA.
joking?"
Not Mama said, I did not come here to do all of this. Let me get my heating blanket and get comfortable.
Yeah, like why the baby
Okay.
wasn't laying on a heating pad or something, appropriate for children. I don't, a heating. I know they can't lay on a heating pad, but like a warm,
Give them a
people
blanket.
sleep with those blankets like that. Like why the
Hmm.
She need
child?
a special blanket. That's all. If the
Yes,
house got
and
to be that cold. Yeah.
yeah, socks and onesies and child. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's all we got for
I was gonna say, and it's the whole thing ain't being explained clearly, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they're
Shamil's
explaining it, but
stories
it don't make.
always have holes in them.
Yeah,
Her
but
stories are
even with
never
him
clear.
explaining, even with the mama explaining it's not clicking for me.
Yeah, her stories are never clear. She talk about something in circles. Like that's why her and Portia real good friends. They talk about shit in riddles. Like, girl, say what you
Not
say
in
what it
riddle.
is. Stop leaving all
not
them
in
holes in the
riddles.
story. Cause I don't be
Well,
understanding what they be talking about. Like, say what it is. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
But let it be some sexual. Oh, you get all the information on that.
Oh,
Ain't no
or
holes in
about
that
somebody's
story.
husband.
Okay, it don't be no holes in them stories. But let her talk about her family. Oh, it's 50 holes in the story. You don't know what it is. You don't know what's what. Yeah, no. That's why
Yeah.
her and Portia good friends.
my
So
best
we
good friend. Portia is my best good friend. Sorry.
I can't wait to see the reunion since they was sitting across from each other and have first chair. But anyway, so we get to Portia room and she talking to Cynthia. She shows Cynthia the ugly hat and it comes Phaedra
The
coming by,
ugly
stopping
head.
by. Yes, stopping by and talking about dropping some tea and stuff. And no, she asked what was up with last night with the whole Brit of it all, because she did mention that she did check Brit about like thousand thousand or more for donations when you on this type of platform. Okay. Um, and she's talking about everybody got a Roar. She was just saying, like, she said that's the African starter kit. I said, girl, in Atlanta. She said, don't be
Mm-hmm.
scammed. Yes, yes, yes. Why was it cold, or why couldn't they adjust it? Look,
We ain't
Trina,
got the answer, sweater child. We was breaking our brains trying to figure it out.
okay, trying to figure it out. And nowadays you can control your house. You can be fancy with it off an app.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
and house that big, you can have different, you have different, um, thermometers in each room.
That's
How
what
Each
I'm saying.
room,
If she
each
is
how
the
big y'all
eight
floor.
gonna
in
be?
that, the
Shit.
cost of that house, and you're supposed to be the HVAC king, each room should be controlled separately. And like
Okay.
Mo said, from your phone. Bloop.
Mm-hmm.
It's
$9
that
million
simple.
house. It should not be. Let's that,
You
that,
got
that
elevated.
agitates me.
You can control the temperature. Come on now. Be so for real.
That agitates me. Let's go home.
Yeah, so as Phaedra coming in being
Messy
dropping
girl.
her dry tea. I mean her cold tea. I said dry tea. Cold tea about Britt and Kelly dynamic of it all. Everybody noticed the change, how Kelly is kind of like falling back for Britt. They not as like Portia say Siamese twins anymore. Like they finish each other's sentences or back each other up at all times. It seemed like everybody noticed this change, and then Faye just shared that Britt told her that I guess Kelly is mad that uh Britt is using Kelly Glam Squad or what have you. I'm like, really? That's it? I think we're gonna get to the bottom of why she only donate $250
No,
in a roll of paper towel.
I want to know. We ain't never gonna get to the bottom of that. She said,
Exactly.
well, later on when they were talking about it, she was just basically like, "It is what it is, and it's okay." And I was like, "Ooh, girl, what?" But I want to know what happened between Kelly and the glam guy. Like, what problem he got with Kelly?
Hey,
Hey,
twin.
Shayna.
Hey, Shayna Boo. But Portia said Siamese cats. See, she didn't say Siamese
Yes,
twins. She
he
said
did.
Siamese cats. I said dummy, dumb, de dum dum dum. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You don't want to be Siamese cats, Candy?
No,
No.
it's Siamese twins, not Siamese cats. Because what is she talking
Well,
about?
I
you
mean, never
know,
mind.
if she didn't Google it first, she don't know. So
Because
yeah,
she do her journalistic jobs, or what she say she do
Girl,
her
please.
she a journalist. No, she's not. Child.
After
it,
after she said
No.
she wondered how long the railroad was or some whatever she
the
said,
Underground
child.
Railroad. She said,
It
but
had
how
to be
was
real.
it
She thought it was
Underground
a
Railroad?
literal railroad. Like
Girl,
girl.
come on,
No.
never mind. I ain't want to go there because it was 265 days a year for her.
Yeah, we know she gonna say it wrong.
Like Siamese cats. I'm like Siamese
I
cats.
mean, there are Siamese cats. That ain't what she was talking
But
about,
that
but
ain't what you're talking about though.
Right, that's what I'm like. Okay. But
she said it's
we gonna
something with
correct you.
Siamese in it, okay?
She wants to say
That part.
Simon's cat. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, so she
Sheena said it
discussing
could be
about
twin cats, okay?
yes. So Phaedra dropped that tea about that, and Portia brought it up that they usually finish each other's sentences, or you know, act like they twins, like she was trying to say.
What about that baby? What about that baby though?
Yeah, so Portia noticed the change in their friendship, and she really was giddy talking about it. I'm like, but you didn't want nobody, you and Shamia's friendship, so whatever. But when it comes to them two, Britt and Kelly, I always said I don't think they was good besties because
Mm.
they ain't know each other that long, so it's just weird to me the way
Right before the show started, they probably put them together like make nice. Y'all friends now.
child, I guess.
Let's hang out a
Mm.
little bit.
Yeah, so that was Fraser T. Then somehow Fraser talking about Brit boobs. How she had an inverted titty, a nipple or something. And then that's when Portia shared that Cynthia had an inverted click
Cynthia got a
clitoris.
hood. And this is why I said happy pride. Because why do you know what that lady's anatomy looks like? Did she tell you that?
Y'all
Because
gotta
I don't
remember
know.
the whole bolo when Cynthia had her bachelorette party. It was some stuff that go down, so I won't be surprised if she took a
That's
peek.
that's a
Well,
lot of
Faith.
that's a
Well,
lot of peeking.
Phaedra love body parts. She loved talking about somebody's body. Like,
Yeah, but this was
Her and
Portia.
Portia. This was Portia
Portia was
shared
the
something
one
we
that
about
know
said,
Cynthia.
Portia. We know Portia tip her toe in the lady pond, and Cynthia. But Phaedra likes to talk about it though. Like she likes to talk about anatomy. Even when she was like but
I think she liked to be in the lady pond too.
yeah,
Most
she
most
probably
Phaedra
do.
likely.
creep ass. She's a freaking creep. Creeping on
It,
everything.
it's real creepy the way she talks about it. It is like, girl, who came in the house?
Yeah. Creepy old lady. Just creepy old lady. Hiding
Right,
people in her
always
basement.
because she just not catching up. We ain't gonna forget. We are not gonna forget. We gonna remind you
Okay,
every time.
Southern girl.
Child, what does 1970 hair do?
Okay, looking
Anyway,
like moving right
A
out of
little
my
flip.
life,
Got a little
moving
flip. I remember
out of
that flip.
my life,
That came back. I remember the flip back in the
moving
day.
out of my
She got a little swoop,
mm-mm.
swoop to do
life.
and a flip.
Because she just
She
upgraded her
was
body
doing it,
now.
okay? Well, why did she say that? And why did she know that Cynthia got a hood on her stuff? And never
Cause
mind.
we know she probably had her face in the place when that whole bolo gate went down. Ain't no telling
What?
what else
What?
they did.
Lord.
Me and my girlfriends don't do that.
I was just
No,
about to
me
say
either.
that.
Like,
That's
I
what I
take
was
and
that
I'm
back.
saying to
bi, and I
her.
would never do that to a friend.
I
Yeah,
Never.
take
to
that
your
back.
friend, not
Now
to your friend.
I done had
No,
my
not to my
homegirl.
friend.
I done
It's
had an
somebody
ingrown.
I'm
Hey
messing
girl, let
around
me get
with,
this ingrown
sure.
right quick. You ain't my friend if you ain't look down there now. I done had you come fix something for me. But
Oh,
yeah.
no.
It happens. It
But
depends on what it is.
the way they talking, they
Me and
be
my friend ain't had to look down their experiences. Thank the Lord. And may I never have no experiences that I gotta have for
well,
some.
to me, you ain't my girl. You ain't my home girl if you can't
Girl,
do
you
that.
good and look all right.
Yeah, I need you to go down there and look. I got an ingrown hair. Help me get this thing out. Cause my yeah, please.
Not an ingrown hair.
Yes, my girlfriend. Yes, ma'am. I'm coming over
That
there.
sounds more like a sister. I don't know. I don't know
It's
about
my
I
No,
don't
if
sister.
you if you're a good bestie, y'all been
We've been
around each
friends
other
since
so
the fifth
long.
grade. So yes,
Right, I'm gonna say so. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
had a friend for that long and she better not act. Mm-mm.
We ain't friends then. If you can't do it, we ain't friends. But they talking about
Please.
other stuff. She looking on the top. I ain't tell her to look in between. She ain't
Right,
opening it up for her to look at.
Well,
right.
that's what I'm
Like
referring
she a
to.
Yeah, I'm
I
no.
gynecologist.
Just look at the top.
Like she the
Oh,
gynae.
all right.
Yeah.
That's different because you can see that in a room. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all are getting changed or something like that, we can do that. I'll take, but you know, we not spreading it.
Yeah, we're not spreading nothing open. No, no,
How
no,
you
no.
know what's going on in the middle section, right?
Yeah, they opening up crevices and stuff. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Miss
Y'all
Mm-mm,
funny.
Miss Kira ain't
mm.
got no sense.
No sense. But
Because
yeah.
if you're looking at all of that, we go together at that point. Like we're intimate.
Okay, we
We're
dating.
no
Okay.
longer friends. We go together.
Okay.
Shayna said she don't want nobody plucking her ingrown hairs. Leave them alone. I got it. Thank you.
No, baby, it's the
Twin gonna
kind
go
that you
to a
can't
professional.
get.
You can hold up the flashlight or something, hold the
Yeah,
mirror, but you don't got to do it.
I
Thank you.
need you to do it, and I'm gonna close my eyes because it hurts. Because my husband ain't gonna do it.
Okay, you better get big. You better get your sis.
Yeah,
Portia
First
was
of
being
all, I need
shady.
the
Yes, she
husband to
was.
do what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to
he
be the one getting in there with all of
he
that.
does it. He does the other part. Okay, but anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Moving
Moving on.
on. Jeez. Moving on. So Britt decides she visit Kelly's room. Kelly is chilling in her room. She decides to visit her because she really want to talk about what happened what went down last night at dinner with the whole donation thing with Shamia. And she feels some kind of way about it, but also before they went to that, Kelly shared that she is like trying to get her mind together for this upcoming date for her divorce and stuff like that, and how she's dealing with that. So she said she had a stressful week, so that's where her mind was at majority of the time. So, and yeah, she kind of got emotional about it, going through her divorce with her terrible husband. And She was getting teary eyed about it, and Brett didn't have no empathy or sympathy. She was like, "Oh, yeah, but what about girl? What happened last night? You didn't have my back. What? Shamia talking about donation stuff. Anybody want to talk about these
She just
two?
will not let that ish go. And I'm glad Kelly was like, I said what I said, okay? Basically, I said what I said. This is
Cause
why I said it. You're not
Brit
changing
like,
my
is it
point of view.
something more? She like, is it something more with Shamia? Because her and Shamia are getting close as
Hmm.
good Judies. So she like, is it something more with Shamia? Is it more than just a donation? She said, girl, you only gave not that much. You gave very low, and you one breath you at your event talk about how you took your homegirls to
Okay.
Miami to get procedures done. It just
She probably either lied and didn't take him out all, took and get a little boop boop, a little Botox, a little boop boop, and that was it. Child, stop playing.
I'm gonna need to see these friends or whoever her staff or whoever it was, cause
Yeah, nobody, her husband or her
Britt gives
mama or
me
her
that
sister.
her only person that's her friend is her mama and her man. So
Mm-hmm. Bloop.
she barely get along with her sister. So there's that. Um, yeah. So Kelly just told us all what it was. Of it all. And Britt feels that Kelly hides behind her team, her glam and her bodyguard and stuff like that. And she just want Kelly to be her real self and stuff like that. I don't know with these. So I'm like, it
Jealous
just get
much?
it's just giving. Y'all came on the show, cling on to each other because y'all know y'all was the newbies, and
Mm-hmm.
as time went on, Kelly got to know uh some of the ladies, and she just went whatever the wind blows. You can call it two face or whatever, but I mean, if you want to stay on the show, you better try to get to know some of these ladies.
It's a little flip
And
floppy, but at least Kelly has a more appealing, for lack of a better word, personality. Because Brit is just unlikable. Child.
yeah, she seems secluded. Like she would put herself over here, and then out of nowhere she'll do something because somebody encouraged her to show up, or when you gonna do something, when you gonna. That's like with the whole Kenya thing. It came out of nowhere. Angela came out of nowhere. It's just her taking off for getting nude after she had to talk with Phaedra, talking about you need to be nice, play nice, or whatever, be your real self. She said, I don't want to come out fake. What she did, hugging Shamia, talking about I love
Hey,
you my sister, and I'm gonna take a shot and take off and got nude. Is that
extra
your
fake.
real self or that's fake? We know you used to
That
be a
that
cam
crying,
girl,
that crying and carrying
but
all that was
child,
fake. That's why Drew was looking at her like that, child.
the whole nakedness scene real because she used to be a cam girl, but the whole hugging, I love you, you my sister, this is the
You
sisterhood,
don't
and
even love your real sister. Stop, allegedly. Stop, stop, please, please, please. With these fake tears.
exactly. Hey
Hey,
Tamika.
Tamika.
Hi,
So,
Tamika.
so any thoughts on these two of
Mm-mm.
Just
the whole
watching
glam
the
squad?
friendship. Like I said, I want to know what happened with the makeup guy and Kelly, because now he sounds like he's with Britt and he's back in Britt, and I cannot imagine why.
I
But we
guess
just
because she
watching
sent the
them
cash out real
crumble.
quick. I guess he
Huh?
get paid quick. I don't know.
I
But
guess.
Kelly
But
got somebody else anyway right now.
but I don't
So
understand how Kelly is up. Well, I can understand how she's upset about her using her glam squad because that ties it up if we're together. I understand that, but I mean,
she said I let her borrow my glam squad
borrow.
when she was in
They are not your
Nashville.
possessions, child. Them ain't your underwear, your car. Them are people. They are contract workers. What are you talking
Right,
about?
as long as they get paid, they don't care who they work for.
Well,
Right.
that's the problem. What happens when you were nice initially, and now you don't really want to share them.
Yes,
Had
that's
you
what
Exactly.
never
You
we.
should
done
never
that, we
share.
I
wouldn't have
think
we
we
wouldn't have
said
been in
that a
this
while ago.
position.
Like, why are
Yeah.
you sharing your glam with Britt?
Yeah. Cause she needed somebody for the Tennessee trip. because her boobs kept
Child.
popping out of her clothes. Well, I mean, shit,
And then they
she knew they
came
were
out
popping out
started
when
dressing
she
the
bought them
same. You could tell when you had the same glam squad, y'all started coming out dressing the same.
and looking
And that's
alike.
another
Siamese
problem as it
cats.
is. Yeah, Siamese cats. As Portia said.
Okay. They're like
Uh,
Siamese cats. Girl.
yes. So I can understand having the same glam squad. You don't like well, Portia and Drew share the same makeup person, and that's
And
when
you
at the
see what a problem that is, child.
Beaumont event, Portia came makeup list because she said Drew was hogging.
Hogging up the.
And I
So,
understand
so
that.
she
It
say,
don't work.
I don't know.
Right.
It
And I
doesn't work.
understand.
In a perfect world, like unless y'all are doing separate events at separate times, it's not gonna work when y'all are on the show together and you have to be at a call time or a scene at the same time. Like now,
Yeah.
No, it's not.
because
Yeah, it's not good to share the same glam squad. Well,
then heaven forbid they
well,
have another client and then they
Okay.
still got to do the two of y'all. Mm-mm.
Right.
Because
no.
it's get money season, okay?
Yeah, like I said, that was in Nashville when she was sharing the glam. They came out looking alike. I'm
Yep.
like, okay, why y'all dressing up like y'all the same? Like,
The
Kelly
cow
and
print.
The
Shamia
Boxy
did this
twins.
episode with the whole swimwear. They came out
Um,
in the same pattern, so it's like, okay,
no
um,
comment.
no
Mm-mm.
comment. Yep, okay, moving on.
Oh, there we go.
There they
With
go,
them swimsuits.
twin.
I don't mind Shamia's
Mm-hmm.
short hair, but I wish she had got some braid. I think we talked about this before. Some braids, something for this trip, because I don't know.
Yeah. So Randall came by, the chairman of the Grenada Tourist Authority. Came by. He's the one that helped them to gather, help them do the donations for the hurricane people. Everybody asking they was asking Kelly, where's Britt? Cause they know Britt wasn't there. She came late. And here come
Especially since they was Bopsy
Hot
and
Puss
Mopsy.
Phaedra. Oh, I do hugs. Talking about some good looking man. I'm like, you can't even tell he good looking. He got on shades. He could be
Uh-uh.
cross eyed, you know. He could be cockeyed, you know, and wandering out like Sammy Davis had. Like, child, you don't know what's behind them shades. But anyway, yeah. So Drew was happy. She
Not a
came out.
wandering eye.
She get it.
Hey, that eye move around like that thing, that like that move that lizard off a scene, the cartoon scene when that lady had the eye. That lady eye was rolling around in her head.
Child, that's what I'm saying. Like, how you know he good looking? He got on shades. What are you talking about? Shut up, Phaedra. You just hot mamas. Oh,
They
child,
act like
you
they ain't
think
never seen a man before. I don't understand. They so
exactly?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, they international. They trying to be on their Porsche Gubadia. Like, oh,
Mm-mm.
we're not home. It's a man.
And they
Ooh.
told them don't think about it. Kelly got first dibs or something. Somebody made a joke about. It was funny, but yeah, so he was just coming, and Drew, like I said, Drew just happy she getting along with Portia of it all. Cause let's be honest, that wasn't even too deep. It was giving fake,
At all.
for me, cause it was dragged on so long. And once
Mm-mm.
once Portia made up with Drew, it seemed like everybody else fell in line, left dog and left dog Junior of it all.
Yeah,
And
because didn't everybody have a problem with Drew just two episodes ago?
yes.
Everybody
Yes, so yeah, that what
except
Kelly said.
Cynthia.
Everybody had except for Cynthia. I'm like, what are you talking about, girl? Like I said, they giving fake of it all. It's like they following Portia lead, in my opinion, with that. So Drew just happy, and because she just said the night before they were having a good time, they was dancing. You see them right there in that picture. On Brit back, Drew up there popping at one time, and here come Portia, big ass. Um, yeah, on Turk. So yeah, it was cute of Portia to share, to give this hat in this moment to Shamia, her bestie. It's unfortunate that their friendship is not where it used to be, or what it seemed like it used to be to us, but it seemed like it was never real if we want to be honest. But
I
yeah,
was
so
gonna
she
say if
gave
we
her
go back and do
swimsuit
our little
and this
research.
hat, and they did like a little photo shoot. It was a cute moment. Um, what else happened?
No, 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 no. Y'all gonna bypass this hat. Look like
Leave that hat alone, Candy. Fashion.
y'all like we finna watch them cowboy picture. Y'all ain't think
It's
that was
high
a
fashion.
bale of hay,
I mean, it is a
I
bale
ain't
of
know what
hay.
the
a
hat was
tumbleweed.
for.
It is
It looked like
tumbleweed.
sample. It
It
probably
probably
looked like
costs a lot of money too. Okay,
right.
And like you just
I'm
need
not
to.
But
gonna pay for it, but I'll take a picture in it too. Okay.
It looked like it need to be lawn mowed.
okay, the body was bodying. She looked nice. I'm like,
Yeah,
who's
I was
taking the?
like,
I'm
ooh,
like, who's taking the picture? I'm like, oh, it's Phaedra taking a picture with
Pedro,
It's a
sunglasses
photo
on.
shoot.
funky behind, and Cynthia's being the project
Dir-
director or whatever she calls herself.
Director,
Shit.
Okay.
she's the model, so she had to feel like she had to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, so that was a cute
Pedro was
moment.
trying
And
to get in there too.
Listen, Phaedra probably looking for pubes.
You got a good body. I shoot. I need to get my body together. I mean, we already at the summer. Well, not technically, not yet, but you know,
yeah, we almost around the corner. Summer's around the
I
corner,
can say
but
it's next week,
Don't
tomorrow,
do
or
that.
something.
yeah. So also we found out that we know that Kelly's going through her divorce, and so is Drew. So come to find out they share the same anniversary date, so they got married the same day.
I got to mark that down, baby. August 21st. Get it out of here. Don't want it. My parents got married in August too, not on the 21st.
You so
They still married. August 21st.
you saying that's a cursed date? That's what you
Yeah.
saying?
We're not gonna do three strikes you're out. We already got two. Well, I don't know about Drew, but we're gonna say two
Yeah, cause
divorces.
Kelly was just sharing that she had to deal with this court stuff. She got to get on the phone, talk to her attorney, cause she said her husband, soon to be ex husband, is on his sixth attorney, and he hasn't his attorney supposed to contact her attorney like 2 weeks ago, and they hasn't done so, and he's on his sixth attorney, and Drew's like, really, Ralph is on his third, and then that's when they found out they have the same anniversary date. I'm like, why is it episode 15 and y'all just not getting to this point of having something in common? Cause
Cause
you,
Kelly been on
Kelly,
that BS. Kelly
thank
been on
you.
that
I'm gonna
BS.
say y'all ain't trying to get to know Drew. Y'all just
Exactly.
calling her a liar. Like what? Y'all ain't trying to get to
Yeah.
know this lady. Like for real, for real.
That Kelly been on that BS. Cause y'all should. That's could have been a conversation. Knowing that y'all going through a divorce, both of
I
y'all
was
going
gonna
through
say
divorces.
all the
Y'all could
divorced
have had this
ladies should be
conversation a long
rallying
time ago.
together. All three of them.
Yeah, but y'all want to be
Well, we know
horrible
Portia ain't
and
sharing
ugly
nothing,
to
but
each other. You know, y'all don't know how to be a sisterhood to nobody.
Hmm.
that's unfortunate. I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
I found that as a cute moment because I'm like, okay, y'all got something in common. Like this should have been had, child. I guess. Like I said, speak about Kelly. Go where the wind blows. Um, I guess the wind wasn't blowing what Drew was at because everybody was on Drew head. Um, also the ladies, as Kelly went to go talk to her attorney, the ladies was like, especially Angela was asking Britt, did you talk to Kelly and how did it go? And she just said, what happened? So that was that. They was all trying to be nosy, see how where their friendship at, especially Angela, because she noticed the changes right away. She clocking everything, and I'm still mad that heifer didn't show up to the reunion. Scary bitch. Anyway, um,
Whoop, whoop.
because that's what it gave. So Kelly is in her room talking to her attorney, and they were just talking about, I guess, assets or stuff that need to be talked about. When it comes between her and her soon to be ex husband, she said one anniversary he bought her a plot of land, She don't know where the papers at for it. He put it somewhere, some document. She said she don't know where it's at, and he probably sold it or something. I was like,
Yeah, I was gonna
what?
say, didn't she say he sold it or gave it away to a cousin or something,
Gave it
child?
away or something. I'm like, what?
He probably did that just to do it, and he'll get it back from whoever that man is.
Oh, of
He
course.
probably did that just so he, it wouldn't be an asset.
Well, you know how that goes. You know how that
Mm-hmm.
goes when it comes to people with
Little bastard.
wealth or share a lot of share assets. Or they
If she
always
can
trying to
find
Mm-hmm.
something, they could
hide
do
or
it.
trying to give it to their friend or
Yeah, I was gonna
whoever.
say if she can find something, they could do something about it because you can't do that too close to
He shouldn't have
a
done that.
divorce
Yeah.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
that's a
Yeah,
no
he
no.
shouldn't have done that. And
But
then,
like in the middle of a divorce or even too close to like right, but no, don't you start
yeah,
moving stuff.
yeah, you can't move stuff. But
That's why,
why
ladies,
Lloyd
you
say
got to
take
make
care,
your plan. Make your
keep up with your
plan
balance?
well in advance.
What'd you say, Candy?
The Lloyd said keep up with your balance.
Oh yeah, keep
Pay
up
your
with your
fare.
balance. Like
Pay your
keep that
fare.
retainer, and I can
Okay,
do my job.
okay. Cause what she
Keep
owed
that
like
retainer.
$180 some thousand.
She's 158 or 180. I
Something.
can't remember. She said
It
it
was
in
Yeah,
another
it was
episode.
some.
I
I
said
was
that's
like, Lord
crazy.
have mercy. And it was for
yeah,
3 years. It's going 3 years.
yeah, yeah. Lee, and then he ain't hitting no shit because he don't do nothing for them kids. See, oh Lord.
I know.
Hmm.
And you in 6-figure debt for a damn lawyer to
That's
get a divorce,
crazy.
and y'all still ain't divorced. Uh.
And I
I
remember
would have been
Drew.
trying to put some of that doggone lawyer fees on in the divorce because that's woof. Child.
Yeah,
That's
you're gonna have to pay
crazy.
my attorney fees. But yeah, I forgot Drew asked her like, what do you do when your anniversary roll around since you're going through this divorce? She said sometimes I'll be crying and stuff like that. And Drew just want to know because he said this year when they filmed this would be their 10-year anniversary, and they was planning on redoing their vows, but they didn't make it that far. So I was like, girl, no.
When did
And
they plan on renewing their vows?
I
Be
think probably in the
maybe
midway
year
of
eight
they
or somewhere.
right. I said year 5. They probably like, ooh, our
Yeah,
10-year
because
anniversary.
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought they do it like 10 years.
because
I'll do it
Tampa.
at 5 if there's a reason to do it at 5.
No, I'm talking about they must have planned it
Mm,
because since they've been on TV, it's been pure hell and chaos. So I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out when the thought of doing a 10-year renewal
I guess
came.
she had a
Mm.
plan in her head what she want their
Yeah, that
marriage to
wasn't a
be like.
conversation. Oh, okay, so it wasn't a
Oh,
conversation.
I don't think it was a
Candy.
conversation. Not with Conehead. If
Yeah,
she probably
Wreck It
mentioned it,
Ralph.
he probably didn't agree because we know how he roll.
Hmm.
We see how he be crashing out on the
Okay.
littlest things, child. So we are at Jab Jab because when Randall came by, he was telling about Jab Jab, and they was talking about the history of Jab Jab and where it originated from and stuff like that. And Portia said she did her research. She had to Google to do her research. That was funny. Um, yeah. So what y'all think about this festival? Again, oiled up.
What did he say? Use your body properly. I said, wait a minute now, sir. What you mean use your body properly? But I
You
loved
see, he
it.
was winding.
The black outfits and getting all greased up and stuff. I said, yeah, that's my type of carrying on. Okay. Cynthia said,
Yeah,
let me
but that
protect this
oil.
hair.
Okay, I would say that's smart. You put like a socks on your
Hmm. Covered
hairs and
all
stuff.
up.
Cover it all up. Yeah. And
Then it sounds like you essentially got to buy some stuff you're willing to throw away. Buy your little cheap little black outfits and some cheap little
and
shoes.
finally, Shamia luggage came and she trying to put on these Chanel boots. And they was
They
like,
were
girl,
like,
we gotta put
no,
oil on our body. Like that can last for 4 days.
unless you're Phaedra
She said,
and
we know
Britt
you got the
is scrubbing
money,
you.
but I'm cheap. Okay?
Yeah, we're not throwing away money like that.
We not
I
doing
don't
that,
care
no.
if I could afford to do it. Like, no.
Exactly.
Not no real
But
Chanel's. You can
that
give me
part.
some dupes.
But it didn't
Can I
even
get
go with the
can I get
outfit.
some
She just
$10
wanted to put that
dupes?
on. It's like
'Cause
she
I'm
just
cheap.
wanted to put them on. But
Yeah.
that didn't
It
even
kind
go.
it was black, but it had like that
A
white
little white
strip
thing at the
for
top. That
Chanel.
would
But
have been
It
they
destroyed.
said
were
Chanel.
rain boots. That didn't even go. Like, yeah,
They were
no.
cute. I
I
mean, they
like
had
the
like
combat
construction
boots.
boots on.
I
It would
like
I
have
the
can
been
see
combat
that
fine.
they
boots.
She should have had on B boots or them Doc Martens like everybody else had on.
Yeah.
I just didn't see where the rain boots came into play. I just was like, that's so
Well,
It's
dumb.
it was,
look.
they were cute. Shamia can't dress no way now.
Yeah.
She was just happy to get her luggage. She wanted to wear something with a label. So there's that.
Yeah, that Shamia love her labels.
So they was humping and grinding and oiled up, and it was seemed like they had a good time. Phaedra talking about she pregnant. I'm like, girl. She said, glad I got my
Please.
ring in.
All
I'm
of that
like,
don't
I
even work no
guess.
more. Just joking, allegedly.
I'd be shocked if she turned up pregnant again at this big age hers. Yeah, so it seemed like they had a good time. I mean, this is something I don't mind experiencing one time, but I don't know
Mm-hmm.
about the oil. I'm with Cynthia. Cynthia, like, don't grab me. She did not want to get picked up because old boy picked up Phaedra ass, and Cynthia like, no, thank you. She said, I got
That's
men at Lake
that's
Beatty
for the
waiting for me.
yeah, that's for the single people. Don't grab my no.
She said, I can have a
Cynthia
good
said,
time, but don't be. I'm with Cynthia. I'm like, okay, we cool, but don't pick me up. No, we ain't doing all that. And then they had Phaedra on. He had Phaedra on her back, grinding like they doing it. I'm like, no. Yeah, like you
That's
said,
how I like it. That's how she like it. That's the way I like it.
we
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the way she like it, child.
Nasty
So
Phaedra.
I'm 30, I'm 30, I'm 30, I'm 30.
that part. So
That's all
we
I got to
are.
say about Jab Jab.
It looked like they
And
had a good
now we
time. I
got
ain't mad
more
at.
creepy Phaedra and nasty ass Brit. Come on, Candy. I need you to speak up for this next part. Go ahead. Take it away, Mo.
Oh gosh, what Phaedra said.
She
But I
was
know
she
somebody. I
said
don't know who Sheets is that.
she said Britt
Brit was
cleaned her
scrubbing
house
her
so good.
crevices.
She probably saw the KKK in there. I said, girl, so you had tissue
Phaedra,
residue in
that is
your
not
butt or
even
something?
landing.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, where did this come from? What is she talking about? Phaedra is so cringy. She says the stupidest things, like her
And Britt
jokes
was
and
with
stuff
it too.
I
don't
was gonna say
land.
Brit is even worse because why you
Right.
got your surgical gloves on getting all up in my crevices?
Yes.
And I added the gloves because ain't saying about no gloves. But why,
I don't
Candy? You
understand.
letting your
I don't
friend
understand.
clean your crevices?
Oh, we ain't doing that now. No. No. No, no, no. No, no.
I'm
I
just
told you we're not
asking.
opening up nothing. I just need you to look at the
I open
triangle,
up
okay?
her butt crack. I
She said,
said
I just need you
spread
to look
them.
at the triangle, not
Just look at the
spread them.
triangle, okay? After I hold my stomach up, look at the
I don't need
triangle.
you to do all that. I could do that for myself.
I
Like,
just,
nah.
yeah, because it's gonna hurt.
No.
And we're not opening up nothing, okay? We're not.
No butt
But no, I
cracks.
just,
You don't want her washing out your butt crack.
heck no. I got it. Yeah, I got
I
it.
was thinking, like, what was they gonna be able to get all that oil off? Cause look at the picture, the first picture. I'm like, who pillow is that? Like,
Somebody that
Mm-hmm.
just went to bed.
somebody didn't scrub too thoroughly.
Yeah.
Uh, and I could imagine it was in their hair, cause some of them
Mm-hmm.
didn't have their hair covered.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Child, I
It's a
guess,
bit
but
much.
yeah,
The- the-
they packing up because they about to leave, so they ate some breakfast. So they had their last little talk at the round table, and they asked Kelly about how did her talk with her attorney go? Because she said, because Kelly was being real that she does not want to go home to face her reality because she got this court date coming up for her crazy soon to be ex husband at that point, and yeah, she said she was crying, and then she saw that the crystal had broke. It means something. I don't know what it means, but she decided to throw it in the water, and that was the end of the episode. So
Something's coming. Something's come to an end. I think that's what it said. That's what she said.
oh, that's
Which
good.
typically, like when you wear crystals, because I wear crystals, if they break or if they like fall off of you, it's supposed to be like represent the end or that you don't need that particular
Any crystal, that
crystal
particular crystal
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
So
I get it. That's all. Like, okay. She
yeah,
decided to
throw
throw
it
it
in the
away.
water. Why you had to throw it in the water, girl? Like You had to do all of that, but fine.
I don't know. But that was the end of this episode. Um, I saw the coming attractions a lot. So I don't know how many more episodes we have.
We got like 2 episodes. It's always gonna be a lot, and then they don't give us nothing, child. They give us a little sprinkle here and a little sprinkle there, so they're gonna spread that out.
Because we have the Kelly and Britt showdown, and we have the Phaedra trying to share some hot tea about Angela's husband or whatever.
Man, leave Charles out of it.
Phaedra,
Charles
talk
about to
about
spaz out.
talk about you, Phaedra. Do that. Talk about you. Do something else,
I
okay?
want to do that for you. On Phaedra
And then
never talks about herself.
she the one that was like, she was mad when Kenya threw her that divorce party. She was mad when she was like, I wish I would have been married to Medicine back when I was going through my divorce, because
Yeah,
those girls,
sure did say it.
she all just flip flopping and back and forth about who's
Well,
riding
we
for
know
who.
Phaedra is fake.
But you be on people's neck about their husbands and stuff. But you, come on, girl, leave
She
people
didn't want
marriage
nobody to be on her
alone.
neck because when Candy was and Ty was on her neck when it came to Apollo, because she the one that's talking about that Apollo had some of their stuff in their
Yeah,
garage.
she didn't like them having that stuff over there. Bless you.
So she was child.
Phaedra gets on my everlasting nerve. Lord Jesus, I can't stand that heifer. Oh,
We all can't stand that heifer.
ugh. Moving out of my life, moving out of
Get
my
away from me,
life.
Apollo. Get away from me, Apollo,
Move,
with
move,
this.
move right out of my life.
Get away from me with this, Apollo.
Okay.
Bye, Apollo.
Step into the bad side.
This is the same woman who didn't even know how far along she was, child. She
I
ain't talking
don't
about
know.
nobody.
It was supposed to be 3 months, but it looked like this baby coming tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't even know what the
Lying,
date was. I was like,
Southern lying
that's
about
not
when
how any
she
of this
her
works,
due
man.
This the
That's not.
same lady that had her husband eat pickles.
as a photo shoot with a
It's
pregnancy
a
photo
photo
shoot.
shoot. And yeah, her and her husband eating pickle, a whole pickle, taking pictures. Talk about it. Like what? And she's the same lady that had rhinestones on her eyelashes, on her eyebrows, at the baby shower. Just
Child.
Lord have mercy.
Yep, Lord have mercy is right. Let me get this fraudster off my screen. Yeah, so that was the end of episode 15. It wasn't a lot, so we used up almost an hour, so we did the best we can do this week for what we had. Before we get out of here, make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel and hit the like button for everyone so we can be in the algorithm. And before we get out of here, we about to go around and see what the ladies got going on their channel. Candy Love.
So, thank you, Mo. Thank you, Miss Kira. I appreciate you all so much. So Monday we did the Never Shoulda Ever Met, episodes 9 and 10. Next Monday will be the reunion. So please, hop on and check us out for that. Yesterday, Miss Kira and I did The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That was a good conversation. Please go check that out. Next Tuesday we'll be doing
Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction. Yes. I just want to know if Mo was paying attention.
Yeah, right.
And tomorrow
Twisted Tuesdays.
And tomorrow I will be with EJ and the gang talking about Divorced Sisters, episode 3.
Dang, I got to catch you up.
So that's what I got going on.
I know, me too. I don't know what I'm.
Look, this is me. Like
Nobody told them to do 2 episodes in 1 week. Let's just start there. Nobody told them to do 2 episodes in 1 week. I thought I was going to do one, and then
I wasn't sure what day they was going to land on for was dropping.
Well, they did Tuesday, right?
Well, yeah.
And then the second episode was on Thursday. Well, the BT Awards was Monday.
And then but it went on and on. It's either Monday or Tuesday, depending on what coast you on.
And then
Coast you on.
Tuesday, well, it was on BT Plus on Tuesday. And then they gave us another episode on Thursday. I said, wait a minute. I didn't know it's the first episode. Second episode. Because I guess Thursday is the date.
Tomorrow, Thursday is the date. Yeah, Thursday is the date. Trina Boo.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Thursday is the date.
Tomorrow, I don't know what time. I don't know what time it drops on BT Plus. I forgot
BT Plus.
I forgot what their time is. I just
That's
go
a
on
good
there
question.
whenever.
I thought it was like
Midnight or
1 o'clock.
3. I
It
don't
depends
know.
on if you're on the East, Midwest, whatever. Depending on
Yeah.
what time you're on, Eastern Standard or Central Time.
Yeah. Yup. I don't know what we'll do about that. But look, everything Candy said. Never Ever Met's on Monday. Finale coming next Monday. Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Fatal Attraction. I'm gonna try to get the Divorce Sisters. They done threw me for a loop because now we to episode 3, and I ain't.
You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it, girl.
They're not gonna perform things. I was just thinking about doing a little short pre-recorded, just a little something. So we're gonna try to get that this weekend and weekly huddle. But it's graduation weekend, so pray for me. Keep your notifications on. I love
congratulations to the graduates.
Thank you. Yes, happy early Juneteenth too. I got my old goddess Juneteenth shirt on.
I gotta work an event tomorrow. That's another.
And I have to work tomorrow. It's not a federal holiday for me. In South Carolina, it's not a federal holiday in South Carolina.
That's so weird. Like federal,
right? We both say it's weird. I'm glad I'm at where I'm at. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so for me, like they said, Never Ever Met's. This Saturday, supposed to be on the gates with lighting up with Letitia. I gotta send that link out. And whoever else want to join for the Beyond the Gates, maybe Inga, she's available. What else? Divorce System, catching up on that. Supposed to be doing BMF, but we shall see.
Kira looked like, yeah, no.
I did watch the first 2 episodes because I was going to do a weekly huddle this past Sunday, and I want to have my stuff together because DeMarcus is not playing with me. So I want to at least have watched them, but I was like, I'm not recapping this.
I watched the Shy, but I'm not recapping the Shy, if that makes sense.
I missed episode 2. I'm gonna try
to do BMF if I can.
I wanted to because
it's this week for me.
I wanted to because it's the last, season, but I just
right. That's what I'm saying. It's the last season. And I got some words for Lucille.
We'll talk behind the scenes. I'm gonna be quiet. Okay. But yeah, as an individual, that.
No. All right. Yes, we are about to get out of here, y'all. We made it to past the hour mark, so thank you all for coming through. Who was chatting with us?
DeMarcus got here late. He couldn't give us no Portia pearls. Right. He got to show up and
thank you.
He was still sipping on a peach juice, so thank you. She always late. Chef Dun came back. Extraordinary one. Trina Boo, yes, thank you all for chatting with us.
Shayna,
Tamika Dean, Shayna, DeMarcus.
Thank you, everybody.
Hope you ain't missing that peach juice. Too much peach
I ain't
juice.
even stressed out. Okay.
So yeah, happy Juneteenth. Yeah, so
candy on her toes.
Let's celebrate with pride and independence, freedom. Our Freedom Day.
Oh, that's right. Pusha P's birthday coming up too. Oh, DeMarcus said.
Now I wonder what Portia got planned for her birthday. I hope you send a gift, DeMarcus.
Oh, happy birthday to you, girl.
Busting it wide open. That's what she got.
She's gonna be busting.
Cause she's a thought pocket.
Princess of Thoughtlandia.
Rhoa.
That's what she called herself.
All right, so we are out of here, you guys. We up here just talking shit. We are out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Panel. Bye.